All right, hi again, everybody. It's the theme park seniors, Dan and Dawn, and we're back. And we wanted to share some important dates with you that are coming up, and some of them that are coming up very, very quickly, and some of them that are actually already started. But the biggest news in all of this is that tickets for the very popular Star Wars nights, or as they like to call them, the Season of the Force, tickets actually go on sale on Tuesday. So if you want to plan to get a jump on tickets, you want to be able to get in line very, very soon. Now, Tuesday, when the tickets go on sale, that is for Inspire key holders only. They'll have Tuesday where they can buy their tickets. Then on Wednesday, all other Magic key holders can buy their tickets on Wednesday. And then finally, on Thursday of this week, the tickets go on sale to the general public. So people can get their tickets to the very popular Star Wars nights, or Seasons of the Force, as they like to call them, and these sell out every year.
They do. I think they even add nights here and there, and they still sell out very, very quickly.
Now, the nights on, at least the way they're set up for now, is March the 28th through May the 11th. So if you want to get tickets, those are the days in which the tickets will be on sale for. The parties take place after the park closes and requires a separate ticket. Now, the Disneyland park will close early that night, so remember that. So the park will close, and then the party will run afterwards. The park closes about 8 p.m. to regular guests. DCA will remain open later, though, so you can jump over and go to DCA. And the nighttime party starts about 9, and it'll run through 1 a.m. is when it'll start. And people can start to enter the park early that day if they have that ticket for the Star Wars night. For that night, they can start entering about 6 o'clock that evening.
Yeah, and it does. You have, and people dress up as characters. It's quite interesting to watch everybody in their outfits for the occasion. Lots of stormtroopers and and Jedis and
you name it now. Any costume that's available from Star Wars, it'll probably be out there that night. Now remember, this is a separated ticket event, and this is a little bit on the expensive side. These tickets range between $169 and $189 a night, depending on which night it is. There's just a little bit of a different pricing variation depending on what nights you want to go.
Yeah, the most expensive night, though, is May the 4th. So, yeah, that is the most expensive one.
But there's a lot of other experiences around the park that are Star Wars themed.
Yeah, you have some activities at the launch bay, Star Wars launch bay, because we've been there, and we've actually got to have an interaction meet and greet with Darth Vader there. One of the last times that we went. And so I know that there's different activities throughout the park. There's also a lot of different characters in Galaxy's Edge that come out, especially for these nights as well.
And remember, there's the attractions there in Galaxy's Edge, Rise of the Resistance, and Millennium Falcon, Smuggler's Run. Also, if you have the watch band thing, the magic band, you can play Bounty Hunter, which is a game that is played on your magic band throughout the evening, and
also your phone,
also on your phone now as well. I forgot about that. And of course, over in Tomorrowland, there is Star Tours, and Hyperspace Mountain will be up and running for those nights as well.
Yeah, and those lines I would assume would be very long as well.
Exactly.
For those.
Exactly. So those are some of the things that we can get ready for with Star Wars nights. And again, remember, those tickets go on sale Tuesday. So be ready. If you're a Magic Key holder on the public, Tuesday through Thursday is what your days, you can start to buy tickets.
Yeah, and those, like say, starting at 9 a.m. Pacific time, be ready to be in the queue because they will go fast.
There's a lot of other things that will go on with Star Wars nights as well. There's different gatherings around the park, and they're going to have a whole bunch of new special merchandise this year too.
Yeah, they're going to have, especially for Star Wars nights themselves, they do have a lot of apparel, and They had lounge flies last time. They had all different
Yeah.
kinds of things. They have even a special little, it looks like an R2D2 in a way, but it's specifically for the D23 fans. So they have that coming out, and they also have a new character from Mandalorian off of the Disney Plus series that they're releasing as well.
Very good. So if you're from out of town, away from Southern California, and you want to come and attend Star Wars nights because they are very popular, you need to get a hold of our friends at Getaway Today. Now you can find the link to them in the description of this video. And remember our special passcode TPS10. TPS10 is our special passcode that'll get you additional savings and offers, or you can always call them at 1-855-GETAWAY. That's 1-855-GETAWAY, and you can tell them that the theme park seniors told you to call.
Yeah, and another thing too I wanted to mention is the $50 kids tickets that you can get through the Disneyland website. They're good until March 20th. So I would just definitely take advantage of that if you can take advantage also with the
Yep.
Getaway Today promo.
And those tickets are available through Getaway Today as well.
Yeah.
Those cheaper tickets. So that's the first of the special dates coming up here in the not too distant future. The next one coming up is the food and wine festival is coming back.
Yeah, we went to that years ago when they had it, and it was a more interactive back then. But this year it is a separate ticketed event as well. They're mainly holding them on Fridays and Saturdays, and they're through February 28th through April 21st on those Fridays, Saturdays, and Sundays. They do have, I think, 2 or 3 slots every day, and you can do wine tasting. I think there's maybe I don't know if there's any food with it this time, but it's $25. There's a special link on the graphic that we have there for you. That's where you want to go and get those tickets. And it's at the Sonoma Terrace in DCA. That's where it's being held. And again, those tickets are $25. That does include the tax. And you get about 30 to 40 minutes for each of those ticketed events.
So you'll be able to experience all the different things they have to offer. There'll be people there you can ask questions to and get answers to your questions. And if it goes like last time, it'll be like an open forum where while you're sitting there enjoying, there'll be somebody up there and answering your questions.
Yeah, we thoroughly enjoyed the chocolate one that we went to.
That's right.
It was horrible to have a job where you have to taste chocolate. So that would be my job. Thanks.
That's right. That's right.
So one thing we want to ask is if you're getting any value from these videos, if these are helping you out with the dates and planning your calendar, please like and subscribe. It helps us keep these going so we can bring more content to you.
Some of the other after hours nights that are coming up, the after hours parties that are coming up soon, those include the Sweetheart Nights. Now these are already sold out, so these tickets are not available. We wanted to make you aware of them because Disneyland Park will be closing early on those nights, and that is January the 28th, February 4th, 6th, 9th, 11th, and 13th. Those are Sweetheart Nights. Disneyland will be closing early, and you'll have to jump over to DCA or just call it a night early and go on home, which is just, we wanted to make you aware of those.
Yeah, absolutely. Another fun activity that's coming up for nighttime parties is the 90s nights. That is going to be March 4th and 6th, so there's only 2. But it's very nostalgic. It's all about the different 90s programs that were there, 90s fashions. So it's pretty fun to watch. We've seen a lot of footage of it. That party goes from 9 to 1 o'clock. Again, you want to be able to be there early for that. Now, tickets do go on sale. They can get them through the Disney website. I have a link in the graphic, and it's kind of like where you want to go where the events are on the website. They start at $149, and that's for anybody 3 and up. So it's only a one type price for no matter what age. And then, like I say, that is in Disneyland, and so Disneyland will close early those 2 nights. So DCA would remain open for later on.
Now, another one of the special events that's coming up, it's been going on for over 2 decades, and a lot of people love this, but there's a lot of people who may not know about it as well, and that is the Celebrate Gospel celebrations. The resorts, like I said, has been celebrating this for over 20 years. The uplifting annual concert returns February 8th, and it runs through February the 15th this coming year. Enjoy powerful performances by award-winning gospel music stars, community choirs from across Southern California, each with their own distinctive and different styles as well. Now, these events are in all areas, really. Disneyland, DCA, downtown. There's also events going on at all three of the different hotels on the property as well. And again, you can visit the website listed on the graphic below to find out full details and find out the tickets and that situation as well.
Yeah, I was really surprised when I looked it up how expansive it has gotten. I mean, we've never heard of it really, honestly, before, and it's really has gone big.
Yeah, it has gotten big. Like I said, it's been going on for over 2 decades, so it certainly is popular, or they wouldn't be bringing it back every year.
Yeah. One of the last things we just found out too are grad nights. Believe it or not, grad night is going to be here before you know it.
That's right.
And again, these grad nights are in DCA. So the dates are on the graphic for you, and that is where, I mean, I assume that the children are going to get their tickets from the schools.
Right.
So there are not going to be any pre-sales of that we need to know about. But those kids are going to be able to come into the parks earlier, and a lot of them are going to go ahead and go into Disneyland beforehand. So things are going to get a little busier and tighter, especially with the the New Orleans area and all the new stuff coming up. That's really going to get crowded before they can go over to their after night party, and then those who have regular tickets can head back over to Disneyland after that.
Yeah, it's exactly. So they will come in, they will be in Disneyland for a while. And then once they start to make their way over to DCA, DCA will start ushering the other people out. So Disneyland will become very busy, say after 6 p.m. Throughout the rest of the evening, as all those people goes over to DCA, and the DCA people come back over to Disneyland. So it will be a very busy time for those nights. And again, make notes of those dates, and you'll find them on the graphic that you're looking at.
Yeah, again, they're also going to start having all the Mickey graduation ears and things like that. We've bought those for my son before for his graduation, and so they will have a lot of graduation themed items coming out too for that.
Exactly.
Yeah. So again, if you find value out of these videos that we're doing, please, again, like and subscribe. Help us out getting the word out there so we can continue to do these videos as well.
And again, if you want to make plans, if you're not from Southern California, you want to make plans to come and visit the park for some of these events, whether Star Wars nights or even the gospel events is something you want to come and experience, you need to hit up our friends at Getaway Today. They can help you with whatever plans you need to make to be able to come to Southern California and visit not only the Disneyland parks, but anywhere around Southern California and any other parks and any other thing you want to do as well. And all you have to do is look up the link in the description of this video, click on that, and use our special passcode, which is TPS10, TPS, the number 10 after that. Or you can call them at 1-855-GETAWAY, 1-855-GETAWAY. Make sure you tell them that the folks at Theme Park Seniors told you to call, and they can help you set you up with your trip or vacation to Southern California.
Yeah, like I say, we'll be using them here real shortly for when we book ours.
That's right. So that's it for now. If you're interested in any of these special events going on at Disneyland, remember, Star Wars Nights tickets go on sale Tuesday for Inspire key holders, and then the rest of the key holders can buy their tickets on Wednesday. Then they go on sale to the general public coming up on Thursday, and no earlier than 9 a.m. each one of those days. So if you're interested in Star Wars nights, make sure you get your tickets because they will sell out, and they will sell out in a hurry.
That's right. And if you ever have any questions or want to give us a comment, please do so. We would love to hear from you.
We are the theme park seniors. I'm Dan. This is my wife Dawn. You'll find these not only enjoyable, but also helpful as you try to make your plans for the future to come to Disneyland or Disneyland's California Adventure. And until next time, we'll see you then.
Bye bye, everyone.